For me, offshore is this. Open water, just you alone in the middle of nowhere.
I will have this memory in my heart for the rest of my days. That moment was special.
We are in Sicily, in Castellammare del Golfo, and we are heading about 6 miles off from the coast, from the harbor. Sicily is special because it's an island. It's one of the best fishing spots in Italy. It's my land. I'm born here and I have salt in my vein because I live here since I'm born. And for me, it's one of the best places where to live.
Nice couple, guys.
In Sicily, if you want to go offshore, you have different choices. It depends on the coast. If you go, on the cliffs part, man, it's crazy because you have all those big cliffs that go straight down, and you have, for example, 100 meters depth, half of a mile, from the shore. So sometimes you don't have to go like 20 miles from the coast if you want to target those species like bluefins, mahi-mahi, and more.
Ma è Bobby che sta qua. Sì, cazzo! Sì! L'ho preso finalmente! Raga, l'ho fatto! L'ho fatto! L'ho fatto, cazzarola!
The target of the first day, it was the John Dory. Fortunately, we don't have to go that far from the coast because, man, the first day it was so wavy and tough to fish, vertical fishing. Offshore fishing, it's always so tricky. Bruno tried everything, to stay on the spot, the perfect spot from the John Dories, but it was so tough. The trolley motor that he has on the front side of his boat, it was just going out of RPMs, like going out of the water, and the boat kept drifting a lot. We decided to move a little bit closer to the shoreline, and always targeting John Dories, but in different spots.
Poi fatto così, hai il ferrato e tutto quello che
So we caught them, not that much, but we reached the target and it was super, super tough conditions. You're not the owner out there, The weather can change in 20 seconds. So it's all about, taking care of all the details. Every detail counts.
If I have to describe my feeling when I'm on an offshore trip, I can say that you are alone, of course. Water is all around of you, but you are not really alone. You have the sea. The sea is not your friend, but is somebody that listens you. If you talk to the sea, he don't answer, but he listens you.
Fishing it's so special because you can feel all different type of vibes, and emotions. It can be just like, being relaxed, on your boat, alone, in the sea, sunset time, to crazy and adrenaline moments, just think about when you're offshore going for tuna frenzies.
Guarda laggiù! Guarda laggiù! Dai, giù! Guarda laggiù, che cazzo è tutto bianco? Madonna mia!
Vai! Mamma mia che roba!
Oddio, sì.
Eccola, vai, ce l'ho! Bella!
It's amazing. It's also about sharing your passion with the friends you love, the people you love.
E vai!
dai,
Sì, il primo spinning!
It's so special, it's so unique and so full of different emotion that you can feel.
For sure, the night before sleepless. I double check my gear, my equipment, check that everything's work, try don't forget anything, check the fuel, the boat must work. Because offshore fishing it's an adventure, and when you are offshore you cannot forget anything because you cannot come back.
Second day, we woke up, super early. Another time, 4 a.m., we were preparing for the BlueFin Tuna. Everything perfectly prepared, and at 6 a.m. we left the harbor. And we went, almost an hour driving to the spot. The strategy of our fishing session for BlueFin Tuna will be charming the fish with the bait. So we go with the anchovy, cutting anchovy, and trying to charming them all along the fishing session. We'll put different rods in different depths. We go straight to 20 meters one, another one more deeper, like 40, and one, like free lining on top water. So if the fish come up, trying to follow in the bait, we can catch them, under the boat.
The moment that I live for is this, waiting that the fish bite, of course, and reward you of your hours spent to waiting for this bite.
Voglio portarlo alla picca, voglio fargli fare l'immagine della cosa, voglio fare del pesce. Lo so, ma però entra dietro poco. Non hai capito se io infatti me lo mettere io di là, perché se devo un po' manovrare la marcia, che magari ho più confidenza.
Non sono abituato, capito? La mia è più morbida.
Un po' piccolo. Non lo vuoi poi?
Bruno cooked the first tuna, and he get 20 minutes to land it and release it. It was a really nice tuna. It was like 45-50 kilos. And then the second strike. I asked to the captain, man, can I release that? And it was my moment. So we cooked the second one, and it was really, really good tuna. Bruno said that it was around 65-70 kilos.
Taglia la canna in faccia! Ah, Cristo!
Vai!
Vai! Vado!
Ah.
Grande! Vamo! Grande!
Grande boss, grazie.
Porca puttana!
Mi è piaciuta questa idea?
So we were, super satisfied by the morning, and we said, okay, now move on. Let's go for groupers and let's go fishing, in vertical side. As we got to the spots of the groupers, Bruno cooked the first one. It was a super nice grouper, with a big soft bait. We were fishing with a Prevel freeze, and he has this first strike, 6 kilo grouper, was amazing.
Mission complete! E il target si avvicina! Mancano in palestra!
But then, it happened something special that just offshore can let you live those moments, I was fishing with a big soft bait too, and I perfectly, perfectly recognized the bite, the strike. I was dropping the bait down, and all of a sudden, the line stopped. I turned up the drag, set the hook, and there was a, wow, memorable fight, man. It was. I think I will, have this memory in my heart for the rest of my days. I don't know if I will live it again, maybe, a bigger one, but that moment was special.
My next goal in offshore fishing trip will be to catch my personal best bluefin tuna. I caught many tuna in my life, but I'm sure that the biggest is still out there and waiting for me.